Imagine, December 1991. The Soviet Union vanishes in one night. A huge country most Americans had never even heard of suddenly stands alone. 16 million people in the middle of the steppe, with no money, no clear borders, no plan. But how did it all come to this? Kazakhstan's story goes back thousands of years before any map had its name. These endless steppes were home to the world's most dangerous warriors. Scythians, Huns, Mongols, they all rode here. The most famous Kazakh of all time? Direct descendants of Genghis Khan. Kazakh Khanate grew out of the Mongol Empire's fragments. They controlled the Silk Road, traded with China, fought the Russians, and lived free on horseback. That nomadic spirit never really disappeared. In the 19th century, Russia swallowed Kazakh lands piece by piece. Then Stalin arrived. He turned the steppe into one giant testing ground. From 1949 to 1989, the Soviet Union exploded 456 nuclear bombs at Semipalatinsk, right in the heart of Kazakhstan. People still live with the consequences. Little known fact, the very first Soviet atomic bomb and the first hydrogen bomb were both tested here. Locals weren't even warned. December 1991. The USSR is gone. Kazakhstan wakes up as the world's 9th largest country, bigger than all of Western Europe combined. Nursultan Nazarbayev, the last Soviet leader of the republic, becomes the first president of the new nation. He moves the capital from Almaty to the middle of nowhere and builds Astana, now Nur-Sultan, from scratch in just a few years. Some call it genius. Others call it his personal monument. Controversial theory. Many believe Nazarbayev deliberately kept the country under tight control for 29 years so it wouldn't collapse like other post-Soviet states. Today, Kazakhstan is one of the richest countries in Central Asia thanks to oil, uranium, and rare metals. Rockets still launch from Baikonur, the same cosmodrome that sent Yuri Gagarin into space. The country has changed presidents peacefully for the first time in its history, opened up to the West, and is trying to balance Russia, China, and America all at once. It's a young nation, still figuring out who it wants to be. Kazakhstan proves a country can survive empires, nuclear tests, and sudden independence and still stand tall. It's not perfect, but it's moving forward on its own terms. I'd love to visit one-day ride across the steppe, see Baikonur, and feel that endless sky. The lesson is simple. Real freedom is always chaotic, but it's worth fighting for. If your country suddenly became independent tomorrow with almost no plan, would you be scared or excited? Write honestly in the comments. I actually read every single one.